Okay, we are here. What up, what up, what up? Ken Dizzle, the Black British Cyclist. Welcome to my Saturday live streams over on YouTube. I'm not feeling it today, I tell you. So, I was planning on planning with some subject titles, but as an alternative to not riding, I'm so not feeling it. I'm not racing, so the race is off, but I'm doing Tour of Watopia 2023, stage 2, the shorter of the 3 rides. XP, double XP. So I've been talking for months, in fact it's actually a year or more, about these rainbow wheels you can get, and I think during this ride I can get enough XP so I can acquire those rainbow wheels. So if you join me, you'll see me getting the rainbow wheels. Hopefully. Well, let's ride until we get the rainbow wheels. I'll do that in the Zwift setup. And at the moment you can see, let me just change the view, that I'm on the Tron bike. And that allows you to get the dual colours or multicolour wheels, whatever setup you want. My preference is the pink and blue. I'll go into the settings once I get some of this ride out the way, and I'll give you a quick demo on how you can set your wheels to look. Watch when I stop pedaling. Just change the view for you. Oh, come on. Companion always takes a while to get started. It's Saturday, the sun is out, it's raining a little bit. So you see, if I stop pedaling, I could have stopped, and the harder you pedal, the more colour change you get. It's pretty easy, but you need to have earned the Tron bike first. If you want to see what it's like to get the Tron, you can check out my All About Zwift playlist. You'll see one of my earlier videos showing you some of the many attempts it took me going up the Zwift in order to well, not only build distance, elevation to get the Tron, but when you reach the top of Mount the Zwift, up the Zwift, you get a spin on the magic wheel, the gift wheel, and you get to win, or a chance to win, the fastest, well, not the fastest, they're the lightest wheels in game, although they might have been superseded, the Milnstein. But it's a funny video. You can see my many attempts, winning lots of gloves and helmets, even a crash meters before the end of the event, as in a game crash. So I spent like 90 minutes cycling up 18% gradient mountain for most of the ride, only for the game to crash, and none of that count. Ooh, right, what am I doing? Right, let's change this view. Show these wheels. There you go. So the more power you put in, the brighter the wheels get. Whew. It's hot. Hotter than it normally is when I start. So 21.4 degrees as we start. There is no subject, but feel free to ask questions. I will add some chapter headings when I edit this video down, and any other interesting chats. Look, we're saying there's going to be interesting chat. The best chat about Zwift you could ever find. If you disagree, well, there are other channels you can find. GP Llama is a great channel. I definitely recommend. I was watching him last night. Good old Shane. Over there, down under. Okay. Let's go! So we are chilling. Chilling with the stilling. The fans just kicked in. Have the fans on automations with smart plugs, so I can do voice control. Have you ever jumped on the bike onto Zwift, rushing to jump on, realise you forgot to turn your fan on and you're like, oh, or grab a towel. All my bike accessories, things to fix the bikes, stream stuff, jerseys, shorts, towels, just in front in a cupboard, well, set of drawers. Fans are all on smart plugs. If I do forget, I can just speak to them. But I've set a special automation up so I can just say, you know, wake up my smart speaker, say start workout, turns on the turbo trainer, turns on these lights, so you can see my, I was going to say beautiful face, should I say average face. Big fan, kicks in after 6 minutes. 6 minutes, 6 minutes, Kenny Fresh, you're on. Then I have a, what I call my headwind fan in front. It's a air mover. It's actually original purpose is for, I think it's used in industrial paint drying or industrial painting, that sort of stuff, carpet cleaning. It is an amazing fan. I would recommend it. I have no affiliations whatsoever. If you want to see my setup, I think I've got some in my description, or you can follow me over on Twitch. My stream setup, my bike setup, everything. It's all on there, all my fans, everything. So we do have double draft. You can see my orange bar at the top. You want to get that filled completely and we can earn those rainbow wheels. Let's have a look. See if we can spot anyone who has them already. To be fair, I don't feel too bad now that I've started, but oh, I wasn't feeling it at 2 o'clock. Definitely not in a position to race, even though they're only short. The Zwift inside the tiny races. So depending on how I feel in the morning, if I can find a fast race on Sunday, I'll jump on and do a fast race on Sunday. Otherwise, I'll make sure I'm fit. Oh, next week I'm away. Okay, yeah. You will see me race on here sometime soon. Would you like to see me as a dinosaur? So yeah, Dinosaur Ken. BBD. Black Breeze Dinosaur in the house. Or in the desert. In the outback. Whew. Should we talk about these wheels? Wheels in Zwift. Let's go from beginner, so power up first. So when you start off Zwift, you have a pretty standard bike. I think it's that one next to me. That's the standard bike. Looks pretty standard. Standard bike, standard wheels. Nothing fancy. You don't need anything to get going. And the more you ride, look at that Wrigley bike. It's like the bike I'm on. I should probably get that bike, shouldn't I? Match my on-stream bike to what's in game. If you ride Zwift, have you matched your Zwift cycling garage with your in real life bike? If so, what do you have? Put it in the comments. Let's share that info. Fire off this power up. So back to the wheels. So you get the basic setup, and the more you ride, you build XP, and you get drops. The drops is that 8.5 million figure just above the orange box above. So the more you cycle, distance and effort, you earn those, let's call them credits, and you level up. The higher up the levels you get, the better and more advanced bikes and wheels you can equip. Get yourself bikes specialised for climbing, racing, TT, gravel. There's even mountain bikes. Obviously the focus has always been road bikes, but they've introduced some more gravel bike options and some wheel sets as well. Not too much choice on the mountain bike. We go through the bike selections at the end when I'm chilling out on my new rainbow wheels. And of course the you can unlock certain bikes when you're doing specific events. I think I've unlocked a Oh, I unlocked the Trek Imondo. You get that, I think, after the first time you've climbed up Alpe de Zwift. And there was another one that was, I think it was one that was used in the Olympics. It was a group ride event. And just by doing it, you get a special bike and wheel set. Now, after getting the bike I was aiming for, dinosaur time, let's dino! There we go. Well, we can all be King Bowser from Mario. I think the first set of wheels I wanted to get was the Zipp 808s, I think. Sounds like a bass machine. The second fan's kicked in. Zipp 808. And I paired that up with the Canyon Air Road. And that's still one of my favourite bikes. I nearly bought a Canyon just because I was riding the biking game. Let's go back to normal view. Make sure I'm not getting dropped. I think I'm leading this pack, and I. But the wheels I've been coveting, I think you get a set of disc wheels when you get to level 42, not the band. That'd be a lesson in love, wouldn't it? Anyway, I do have a set of disc wheels. I'm sure they're pretty fast. Don't know how fast. They look pretty cool. I'll put them on the TT bike. I think I've got the fastest TT bike in the game. It's as fast as the train, passing us on the left. Right, we're Dornos are left behind. So we found a nice little good. There's the wheels, just to the right. But we can't see where I am. Let me try and slot in somehow. Okay, so there's a guy in here who's got the wheels that I want. There he is, there it is. Can you see it? I think it's just behind the numbers. So I'm glad that I decided not to race, but it's amazing though when you start, your heart rate gets going, your body gets warmed up, and you do feel good. So there are some benefits for doing a zone 2 when you're not feeling a 100%. Every time I hit a kilometre I'm getting 40 XP. You think I'm going to make it to the end? Oh, there's another 40. Other than that, I don't think there's much else I can tell you about wheels. Wish I could tell you how much faster these wheels I'm coveting are. I have no idea. I know they're fast, but I love them because they just look good. Sometimes it's not about what it does, it's about how it looks. Agree? Disagree? In the comments. See, I've got those disc wheels that just gonna head. Dinosaur relics in the wall. Let it rain some ride-ons. Rain down like Oprah. Rain down the ride-ons. I will have to fire off this power up in just a bit. Thinking I might talk a little bit about diets. The food that I eat before Zwifting. Now, I'm not trying to prescribe or tell you that you should do anything other than do your research, get a decent balance of different ideas and theories. Not one way is gospel. And the ways that we know and we've always known, I think it's okay to challenge those. New ways of thinking, new research, etc. So whereas before I'd probably do this ride fasted, thinking that was well, actually I don't disagree. Fasted workouts do serve their place. I went up to 86 kilograms, started doing intermittent fasting, and within about a year to 18 months, I was down to 81.5. Kind of worked for me. I wasn't regimented. I wasn't too strict on a 16-hour window, but I did do fasted workouts. All my mountain biking rides outside the fasted. It had its benefit, regardless of whether you do it fasted or you do it fed. You're still going to burn exactly the same amount of calories. I'm not saying that doing one or the other burns more calories. Calories are calories. Thermodynamics. Can't break those rules. I used to bonk though towards the end. I'd run out of energy. Certain spot on certain routes, it was around about that 2-hour mark. All my energy's gone. And I just feel like, oh. So pretty much the last half hour of that mountain bike ride, I'd be struggling. Still finish it. Whereas if I went to it and I was properly fueled, I wouldn't bonk, I'd just do it with maximum effort and enjoyment. Probably get more out of it. So these days, before I get on the bike, I do tend to fuel appropriately, and if I haven't, I'll make sure that I grab a little something before. And I've got gel packs. Got my Science in Sport. I'm not even affiliated. Electrolytes, the powders, drinks. There's some carbs and energy in there. So in that little bottle there, I've got about 120, 130 calories of carbs, that extra energy boost. Carb loading, absolutely. When I did the Everesting, made sure I was fully carbed up. Planned my meals, what I was going to eat during and in between. Some of that didn't go to plan though. One of the hardest things about Everesting, I mean the task itself is hard as a fork spelled incorrectly, but eating becomes so difficult. I mean, you want to eat. I mean, you lose your appetite, but you want to eat because you know that you need fuel. But just the food that you want to eat, you can't because you've just got no saliva. Your mouth just really dries up. Anything you put in your mouth just turns into like a toffee ball. Bananas, perfect. Rice went down quite well as well. What else? Had some natural yogurt. That's because I've made these granola bars, like flapjacks. They were too hard to eat. Let's have a big swig of water and then a bite, and even then it's still dried up. So yeah, eating, doing an Everesting, like really extreme endurance becomes so difficult. So towards the latter half of the 18 hours it took me, I reverted to upping the calories in my liquid. So I went to liquid at a higher proportion, ate a few more bananas, some more rice, half a chicken breast, yeah, munched a few sweets on the bike when you feel a bit of an energy low. And I guess some of it's mental. Sometimes even just sucking on a sweet or chewing a jelly baby or jelly bean gives you that mental nudge, that mental kick to make you feel, yeah, it's like you're pressing a turbo boost. Anyway, that's a bit on fueling. I'm fueled for this bowl of shredded wheat a couple hours before, and a cinnamon and raisin. It kept floating. I was buttering it and it just kept raising up. Cinnamon and raisin, raisin. I keep saying raisin. Raisin. Bagel. Carried me through this ride. Should be here for about 50 minutes, I think. Only going zone 2. Nothing strenuous. It's nearly time for me to fire off this power up. XP is climbing. Looks like we might get to level 45. We can unlock those wheels on stream together. Anyway, thanks for joining. Welcome. No agenda this week. I'm just going to talk about random stuff as usual. Let me talk about my bikes. So, bikes for kids, free bikes for kids. Part of what I like to do as my persona as the Black British Cyclist, kind of about trying to, one, promote the lack of diversity in cycling, but by encouraging everyone, 100% inclusion for all, and getting more people cycling. So I started collecting old kids' bikes that friends and family and work colleagues don't want anymore. Just sat in their garage or their shed or garage, outhouse, whatever you want to call it. Doing them up, bringing them back to life, giving them a clean, change some brakes, tighten little parts, etc. And then I want to hand those back out into the local community. I've currently got 4 done up, ready to go. I've been trying to link up with this Birmingham charity, get that coordinated. They give away about 1,000 a year, which is great. There's no criteria. Anyone who says they're in need of a bike, I'll give them a free bike. So I know it's a long shot, and I do have viewers all over the world, man. I'm not bragging. But if anyone's local and they know me, and you know of a young person, young child, who hasn't got a bike, he's not in a position to get one easily, I've got some bikes I want to give away. If you don't know anyone, maybe someone you know might know someone. As long as they're not too far out, definitely get these bikes dropped off to them. Want to know what they look like? I think there might be a YouTube video in my shorts, or you'll definitely find it on my Twitter. I think my Twitter link's in the profile. So yeah, so give a kid, a young person, a chance of a free bike. Might get interested in cycling, may get fit, may try it and think, no, not for me. Could be a young lad or young girl who wants to get to school, be a bit healthy, maybe got a paper round. Free bike. I didn't have a bike until I was like a teenager. I didn't have a bike till I was a teenager. with my paper bag, because I was a paper boy for the news agent. News doesn't mind. There was fluff in me. I was a young teenager. I didn't have no gold or a pager. I didn't have a car. I didn't smoke chronic. I was just trying to get a bike. No, I've lost it. Okay, right. Anyway, 3 bikes, that's what I'm doing. I've got a few that I'm going to collect from some colleagues in work next week. Thank you to my colleagues. I think I've got about 4 to pick up. So that'll give me a total of 8 once I get them back. 8 bikes ready to be given out. One's nice. One's actually suitable for a mid-teen. Male or female, I don't think all bikes are gender specific. The rest are from ages like 2 to about 6. And it's nothing. So some of the parts that I've had to get to bring these bikes back up to usable condition. I did raise some money doing that Everesting. There's less than £100 left. I can get some helmets, new tyres, whatever. My labour is free and gladly given. Anyway, we're underwater. It's so I think there's lots of people that have got the same idea on a Saturday. Tour of Watopia is on. Doesn't have to be a mad race. Can be a chill zone too. Nice little bunch here. No one's pushing it too hard. Yeah. Also known as a blob. Should we talk about drafting? Yeah, let's do a bit of drafting. Okay, so if you don't know, when cyclists ride, the person in the front takes all of that headwind, cutting through all of that air. So when you're riding behind, it's going to be shielded from some of that dirty air, slowing you down. So if you ride in a bunch, you create what's called the draft effect. So the whole group will ultimately travel faster. We'll have to burn slightly less watts, use less watts when you're behind someone else in front. So you can conserve energy, conserve power. You're able to then ride more efficiently. Zwift gives you little tips to make sure you're in the draft. Let me just fall out a little bit. You'll see a little marker come. More tricky. Everyone, right, slow down. Well, okay, I'm going to go in front instead then. And I'll take all of that headwind. Which is a good thing to do, because if you are drafting, etiquette or courtesy is you share the draft. So I'm in the front now, I'm taking all of that headwind. Everyone else is benefit from the draft. Taking my turn off the pull. So I'm burning more watts. I'm right in the front. Someone else jumps in front. Still in the draft. Still travelling just as fast. Getting a little bit of shelter from the other riders. Drafting 101. See if I can get the draft bar up. I think the distance is about 3 meters. Might fall out now. It's too many for us to do it here. Maybe not quite. Come on. It's not often I try to fall out of draft on purpose. Usually there's a hill and lighter riders that make that happen without me even trying. So believe that for now. If you don't know about Zwift, as I say, I've got plenty of videos, short videos, longer videos. I stream live on Twitch, usually 5 days a week, 4 if I'm doing a Saturday over here. So I'll do some where I'll tell you about the different power-ups. I've got ones where I've done races and I'm doing like a race breakdown. Short videos on drafting, and also a video talking about the Zwift screen. Let's do a little rundown now. We start from top left. Big numbers, 139 at the moment, 167. Big white numbers, top left of the screen. My current watts, that's the power that my bike's putting out, or from my pedals. I do have a power meter in my pedals, both sides, but the turbo trainer that I'm riding, the bike's connected to the turbo trainer, also has a power meter as well, so it's like I'm dual recording my power. Just below that, RPM 83 at the moment. It's my pedal cadence, so that's the revolutions per minute that the pedals turning round. Next to that is my heart rate with my heart rate strap. 148 BPM. Should be a bit lower, but as I said at the start, I'm not really feeling it today, so heart rate will be a little bit more elevated. It's not as if I'm going at a crazy pace. You might see that rise a little bit as I come up to a hill. If you jump across to the right side, top screen, where the map is, you see the gradient's currently 0%. 1% come up to a hill. As the gradient changes, so does the resistance in the turbo trainer, just as it would in real life. I think it's called gravity or something like that. Some religion called physics. That sorts out how that all works. And then back into the middle, we go from the top, the blue numbers, self-explanatory. I'm using metric rather than imperial, so I've got kilometers per hour, 29. Next row to it is the distance travelled, 16 kilometers so far. Every kilometer you go, you get normally 20 XP, but this Tour of Watopia event is giving you double XP, so I get 40 each kilometer. Blue one in the middle, see, it says 52 meters. There's a little mountain symbol just to the right of it. That's the total elevation gain. So the total amount of elevation gained during the ride, the current ride. So every time we come to a hill, that number's going to increase slightly. There's the wheels in front. Guy literally in front of me. And then the elapsed time, 29 minutes. Right. Try and let him get in front of me a bit. Right, there they are. Rainbow wheels. So close. So close. Right, have we done? Right, okay. Back down again to the left of the middle ones. Little bike symbol. I'm level 44, trying to get to level 45. That one of one. That's only there when there's an event like this. I've got to show you the route. And the blue is the progress bar. Drops is the 8 million figure. That's the points that I've got that I can be able to buy different bikes and wheels with. And at the bottom, 10.8, that's the remaining distance until this group ride event is finished. So we're going downhill now. You'll see top right, sorry, -4% gradient, -3. It's downhill. We'll try and catch that group. Draft effect, making them go so much faster. Oh, there was some energy burn I didn't need. Give me a bit of time to recover. I'll be chatty Ken again. I've got the map to the right, showing where we are. Orange dot is me, blue dots are everyone else. Give it a ride on. Rain down. You can see I'm currently in 405th position. I'm at 640, currently riding this route or this event. I'm going down the column on the right. They're all the cyclists. Only going to show me the nearest 100 on screen. There will be more. Mine's the blue band. In the middle, K Black Cyclist, OFS. You can see my current watts per kilogram. See this, I've got a parameter and the distance that I've travelled and the flag representing my country. So every other profile in this event is a real person riding possibly a similar setup wherever they are in the world. Right, last 9k. So close to that wheel. We're about to get another 40 XP. There it is. New power up coming in soon. I might jump onto the draft in that little group in front. Bridge it with this guy. That to me is the perfect time to catch a group that's just in front on the incline, most people will tend to still stay consistent with the pace that's going before the incline. Maybe increase just a little bit. I'm happy to push a bit more there, then recover at the top. And then at the bottom, the spiky colourful rainbow bar at the bottom, just the graphical information of my power across the timeline. Heart rate is the red line to the top. Grey's basically chill, like recovery, like imagine that as like walking. Blue, zone 2, like a brisk walk, maybe slow jog. Then you've got green. I said that's like, you know, a solid, like, you know, I'm out for a nice steady run, nice steady pace. You know, you're not chilling, you're not flat out, like a nice medium pace. Yellow, you know, you're going for some, not necessarily sprinting, but you're going at it with some effort. And in red is obviously your zone 5, definitely sprinting at that point, or going through some hard effort up a hill. My average on this ride should keep me pretty much mostly blue with a little bit of green. Zone 2, nothing too spectacular. We're doing under 2 watts per kilogram. 40 XP, let's go. We're so close, we might get these wheels, peeps, we might. I don't quite know exactly where I am on the chart, on that much, just up there. Tell you what though, not bad considering I am spent, tired. It's been a long week, lots of late nights, early risings, busy with work. Started the ride yesterday, didn't finish it, but you know, I've still got 20 kilometers in. That's the important thing really. You can choose to not ride because you feel completely shot, or you can think, well, let me just ride lighter, maybe I'll just do half the time, or I'll ride and see if I feel good after that first 20 minutes, and I'll do 5 minutes or 10 minutes after that, see how I feel, go from there. Maybe do 20 minutes now, 20 minutes in a few hours time. Your body doesn't know that you split it, doesn't really care. Still going to add those totals off. Right, okay, so another 40 XP on the way. Here we go. Imagine that if you get right to the end and when it falls just short, there are 5 more opportunities. 200 more XP. Do you think that gap is 200? I won't even get a route completion because I've done this route multiple times. It's a popular Zwift route. As you can see, my heart rate has now settled back down to where I said it should be on this sort of ride. 138, yeah, mid to high 130s. It's nothing strenuous, but maybe I'll get 1000 XP going through this Zwift gate. I'd even take a 10xp on this one. 5k left. What are we going to get? What do you reckon? What's the power up? Spin the wheel. XP! Yes. Right, okay, there's another 10, so 200 more possible before this ride is over. You just don't know what's going to happen. The suspense is suspenseful. Ugh. Sun's out still. Oh, once again, I'm still the green British cyclist. Doing this cycling on 100% renewable self-generated solar power from my solar panel array. I have 3.85 kilowatts of panels on my roof. South-east facing. 3.5 kilowatt inverter and a 6.5 kilowatt storage battery. So my battery was fully charged yesterday. Zwifting on green energy yesterday and today, and with the sun that's been out today, I think I've generated about 11 kilowatts already. Battery's fully charged again. They're still generating. The sun's come out, even though it's raining. Good old UK fashion. It is so good to be beating the energy crisis. I haven't paid a single penny for my electricity this year so far. Combination of the government assistance being not completely self-sufficient, but being less sufficient on the grid or generating my own power. Being green and smart and thoughtful about the appliances that I have when I use them. I'm going to bake the cake earlier before I come on the stream. I like baking cakes anyway, but sun was shining, battery was full. There's free energy being generated. I can set it to the grid, get 15 pence per kilowatt, but eating a nice lemon drizzle is so much more satisfying than 15p for that kilowatt. So I'll have another 3 day of electricity tomorrow. If you want to know more about my panels and what I do with solar, I have a whole playlist for that somewhere down there. My journey into solar, all my other videos, crazy videos about cycling. I've weighed every single thing on my bike, from my Garmin to the brake cable, gear cable, the seat, pedals, the bar tape, bottle cage, water bottle, my padded cycling pants, my cycling vest, my glasses, my watch, my heart rate monitor, helmets, gloves. I weighed it all. Put them into short videos, only 6 seconds long. 6 seconds long. Ultimately, I'm going to string them all together. And this new Ribble endurance bike that I have, it's already light as hell. 8.1 kilometers for a large framed, fully carbon bike. Rode with this carbon wheels. So depending on the things that I put on there, could add an additional 1 to 2 kilograms, 2 to 4 pounds. So when my pedals are on and the water bottle cage and a water bottle and my Garmin and my Vario radar, at that point we are up to just above 6.5 kilograms, 8.5 kilograms, sorry. Cycling short, cycling vest, watch. Me, currently at 79. I'm a few kilograms heavier than I normally am. So much so I'm being dropped. Let's go. Come on. But anyway, you can check those videos out or not. anything, feel free to comment below. Let me know what you'd like to see. I will talk about anything. I will demo anything. I might do a talk through of my wattage cottage, my Zwifting setup, my streaming setup. There is a video in that link just above. Yeah, click that one. See my Zwift setup. Thank you to the artists who did this music. I think it's Alive by Liquid. Full details in the description. Big respect to artists who are happy to allow their music to be used by small creators like myself. What they ask for in return is a shared link. No requirement to check them out, but if you'd like to, all the links to all the artists I use in my videos, I only use a select few. I always post their links. 40 XP, oh, I'm so close. And look, 1 mile left, just this stretch. I can get one more kilometre 40. I don't think we're going to make it, peeps. We need to get a bonus 250 XP when we go through the final gate. So close. See, if I would have finished the ride yesterday, definitely be hitting it. Bye. You can draft. You can draft. It's true. It's so true. Fella Brit. What up? What up, y'all? I'm happy to stay in front. One true. I know this much is true. I know this much is true. 3413. Look, they're looking to share the draft because they're a considerate cyclist, but 40. Oh, and on a power up, double time. Poke it now. Oh, big shout out to Pookie Butt with the ride on. Pookie Pook, what up? $100 of elevation done. This is the wrap up, people. See, I was right about the 50 minutes, wasn't I? So 100 meters of elevation, 50 minutes of lap time coming up, 28 kilometers when we get to the end. I might spin slowly for another 5 minutes. Don't need a large cool down, but a cool down is important for recovery. Bring the heart rate back down nice and gently. Spin out the legs, get rid of some of that lactate acid that's built up. And you won't be as sore the next day. So close to getting those wheels, people. Maybe we get a really high XP when we go through here. Come on. What's going to happen? 143 watts average. Yes, P. Oh, look. We're literally that close. So, next ride, we're definitely getting those rainbow wheels. Whew. So, before we finish, I did say at the start I was going to show you how to fine tune your Tron bike to get the dual colours. So I guess, okay peeps, here we go. I will save the event first though. I'm known to have computer crashes just randomly. There you go. There's my average zone distribution. Okay, right. I'll jump on to oh, I might as well ride round and get some free XP if this is going to start. Might even get the wheels while I'm talking. Okay. Who knows? Right. Okay. So to get the so here are the steps. Maybe I'll turn this music off. Okay. So here are the steps. Computer, turn off big fan. Right, a little bit of a extra, I guess, extra piece. So, okay, so here's the steps you need to do in order to get the multicolored wheels when you have the Tron bike. So you go to the menu, select your garage or your garage, however you pronounce it, and then if you go into your bike here, so you need to select. Make sure you've got make sure you have the concept bike selected, which I do. Here it is here. You can hold down the cursor or the mouse button, rotate it round, get a different view. Just leave it here. Okay, and this is a slider, so you can move the slider and you can change the colours of the wheels. So you go with anything from like a reddish orange to yellow, green, blues, purples, reds. Now somewhere between the colours you're able to get a dual. Let me just move this round a bit. No, I want it. Yeah, you'll get a dual colours. So when you pedal, it will change. So I like a combination of the pink and blue. Can you see how it's got like a split colour? So I'll stop spinning. You can sometimes just about see it before you start pedaling. You can see that it's changed. Oh, I've moved it by mistake. Okay, so let's move this in between. See, you've got the split colour, so it's changing between like a pinky purple through to the blue. If you have it just on that line, I know that that's about right. Let me just move this a bit more. So when you start pedaling, it lights up, and the faster you pedal, the more of the light you get. So I'm just going to fine tune it. There we go. That's where I want it. That's how you get the dual colours. So let's close this. I think this ride's about to start. 52 seconds. There you go. So now I've got the dual colour wheels. And as I put more watts in, the neon lights are bright on Zwift Way. You say you got to win today on Zwift Way. What do you reckon? should I quit my day job? The neon lights are bright on the Zwift way, so I'm just going to change this back to normal view. Right, let's go. I'm actually not doing the ride, so I know you've just joined. I've just finished the stage 3. I'm just doing my actual cool down. Just so happens that another one's about to start. It's double XP. I am being greedy. As I'm doing my 5-minute cool down, I was demonstrating how to get the dual colour wheels on the Tron bike. I was hoping I was going to get to level 45. You can see the orange bar at the top. It's nearly filled. Didn't quite fill it on that last ride. Maybe I'll get 40 XP in this 5 minutes cooldown, and we'll be able to unlock the rainbow wheels together. Level 45. They have a name, but to me they'll always be known as the rainbow wheels. I wish I had the time and the energy to be able to complete this 70-kilometre additional bike ride. We're just trying to see if we can get... That's got to be more than 40 to the end, isn't it? What do you think? Do you think that's 40 or more? Guess we'll find out. We'll see how much it moves when we get to the next 1 kilometre. Here we go. It's coming, peeps. It's coming. Oh, look. It's so close. Should I do one more? I'll be saying that for the next 20 kilometres. That last little bit is like 5 times the distance as everything else. Spin the legs out. I should just peg it, shouldn't I? Go as fast as I can. At least I get to those kilometres a lot faster. Give you the race view. And it's Black British Cyclist coming up on the corner. He's coming under the first bridge. He's collected the power up. The power up is an arrow. It's just like a chocolate bar, except it's on the bike and it gives you speed power up for 20 seconds. Tour of Watopia is double, so it's 40 seconds speed up. He's coming to the next corner, trying hard to get the rainbow wheels, but the rainbow wheels are just eluding him. What do you reckon? Could have now be a bike race commentator? Maybe not. Press this power up. We will take it all the way to the end point of Tempest Fugit. Hope that we get some bonus XP and not a power up for the next one. Here comes 40 XP. 40 XP. Oh, it's so close. What do you reckon? I reckon the next one will do it. Do you think? Should I carry on? It's down to my one viewer to decide if I do an extra KM or not. Thank you for the like, by the way. And if you're subbed, thanks for the sub. If you're not, why not, man? Get me to that 1,000 XP. Come on, XP. 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 Oh, draft. My draft sound like I was saying drat. Computer, turn on, big fan. Wondering why I was sweating so much. Ooh. I have a big fan in front, and I have a big fan to the side. So, will we get to level 45 on the next kilometre? Do we go another kilometre? Let's see. 600 calories burnt in total. 1 hour 6 minutes. Total cycling time. Here we go. Look. It's one more, isn't it? One more. It's one more. One more. One more. One more. As a dinosaur, you know what? If I want to get to level 45 in any type of suit, I'd want it to be in a dino suit. Oh, you can hello, what up, yo? That's pretty cool. Oh, I like that. Thank you, was it Powell behind for showing me that one. Yeah, you can do that. Let me wave to my viewers. Hey, viewers. I'm on for the subs. Hey, subs. That's pretty cool. It looks better when you do it in the dinosaur suit. Okay, it's got to be next. It's got to be. Come on, it's got to be. Here we go. 200 metres left. Meters. Come on. Level 45. Level 45. Can't even see that. So much. I can hear a train. Can you hear the train coming? Okay, so 5 kilometres is good anyway. 10 minutes for warm down, cool down. But that's a good place to be. I've lost a dinosaur suit. There's a little crew in tow. They're probably all going the distance of 70 kilometres. But they're the Zipp Wheels. Oh, I need Zwift. Both start with a Z or a Z. Z or Z. I still say Z because I'm British. Wanderlust. Ah. Oh. This cookie. It is, isn't it? Yes, it is. How you doing? Yeah. Trying to get to 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours. So I'm gonna do a Saturday stream now. Just streaming each sleep, bike, repeat. Welcome. Oh, the party started and my whole stream's finished. Anyway, so I just stream a ride. I'm usually distance in zone 2 or something on a Saturday. And I've decided to start talking about, same thing to talk about on Twitch, but more specific to the random YouTuber dropping in. I just wanted to know a little bit about cycling and Zwift. Last week I did have some set topics. The Zwift Hub, the new Zwift CEO appointment. Oh, look, I'm going to be here all day. Just trying to get to these level 45 Pookie, as you probably heard me say on so many streams. Good morning. Someone's leaving us from across the pond. Eat, sleep, bite, repeat. Twitch is dead. As in, like, there's no one on today. Is it one of those Saturdays where everyone's just off. I mean, I tried to do a ride yesterday. B on this one, and first 20 minutes in, you know, sometimes your body's just not feeling it. You know, I think it was about 40 kilometres or 50 kilometres. I was like, there is no chance. And doing the ride on Saturday, so I got to like 20k and then called it quits. No. So I've always been on YouTube. I think I joined YouTube in 2012. I've done a few live streams on here, just here and there. Twitch is my favourite place to live stream. Sorry YouTube, but we're more of a community over there. I think because there's more of us on and we have a specific place, like an actual home. You know, we have a category just for us. And we're one of the smallest, but I think we're one of the most tight. We're like a family, aren't we? All of us sharing tips and advice and guidance. Yours was one of the first streams I saw, Mr. Pookie Wanderlust. Learn about this online cycling thing. Here we go, 45, we did it, peeps, we did it. Okay, so we're here. So anyway, learned about this indoor cycling. Take your setup to what you was doing and then got myself set up. And enjoying your streaming, so yeah. Twitch should be 4 days a week. YouTube a live stream once a week. But YouTube I'm more about making the videos, short videos and longer specialist videos. Twitch is dead. Yeah, I mean, in reality, I've got 600 and I think I'm on about 670 subs now, which is really good. I've had some real good growth, but that's part of the reason why I've not been as active on Twitch lately. And I gave up TikTok to focus more on YouTube, and because I've gained around about 500 subs in the last 6 months from all the short videos I've been putting on, I thought it was only fair to return the compliments by making myself available on some of these live streams, put some more content on. I think it's definitely paying off, all the little things that I do. I appreciate everyone who subs, everyone who likes and shares, everyone who comments, even the haters. We love the haters. Obviously we want people to spread love rather than hate, but it still engages the conversation. Right, here we go. So we go into the garage or the garage. It's a garage for you, isn't it, Pookie? Need to change the bike. You know what? I was talking earlier about my first main purchase on here, which was the Canyon Air Road. I have the current. What's this? This is new. Oh. Change colours. Okay. Yeah, so a bit of that. Okay, have a bit of that. Now we're going to go to the drop shop. Yeah, do you like the new freestyle mini like this? Right, the wheels that I want. Is it here? Like, you know what I want? I don't even know what they're called. I just know that I want them. Are these them here? Is it Super 9? Super 9! Oh, look at my face. Look, there they are. These are the wheels. I've waited so long to get these wheels. Does it even move when you... Okay, yeah, look. That is awesome, isn't it? I'm probably going to hypnotise myself when I'm cycling. Right, let's read what they are. Let's see what the wheels actually are. Okay, so 858 Super 9. When all that matters is pure, unadulterated aerodynamics. Put on a disc, the ultimate weapon for races against clock. A disc is a purpose-built tool designed for one purpose and one purpose only: to cheat the wind and get you from point A to point B as fast as possible. I should have read it like a movie trailer, guys, shouldn't I? Here we go. Computer, turn off big fan. I need some dramatic music there, don't I? When all else matters, when all else that matters is unadulterated aerodynamics, put on a disc, the ultimate weapon for racing against the clock. A disc is a purpose-built tool designed for one purpose and one purpose only: to cheat the wind and get you from point A to point B as fast as possible. What do you reckon? Anyway, so no second job as a singer, no second job as a rapper, and definitely no second job as a voiceover guy. But let's check out these wheels. Oh, I need to equip them. Right. Okay, I was a little bit too hasty. Let's go back to my garage. Go to wheels. Ugh. Oh, I did. What's going on? I didn't buy them, did I? Was you trying to tell me that I missed them? Right, okay, let's go back. Let's go back. I didn't press purchase, did I? There we go. Right, 858. I need to press buy. Okay, here we go. Boom. Confirm. What? What's happened? Oh. Haha, I've got, oh look, my money's gone down. I no longer have 8.5 million. I've now only got 7 million. So let's equip these. Boss. All right, we are bossing. We're here. There we go. My dreams have been realised. I now have, what are they? 858s. Need another view. Look at that. Look at that. Look. Give in. Give in to the BBC. You will ride your bike today. Yes. See, I'm just going to hypnotise everyone. I mean, these wheels, look at that. Hypnotic. Right, I'm going to treat you to a sprint. Because how can you not get a new set of wheels and not do a bit of a sprint? Even though I'm supposed to be cooled down. Got to go out on a high. Here we go. Let's move that. Or drop it. Ah. So that could have been an awesome YouTube clip fail. Clipping out the pedals. Got no idea what speed I got to, but I do actually think it's time to change these cleats. They're a bit worn. Oh. Well, I'm done. It's been great. Thank you for letting me purchase these new wheels with you in present and try them out. There's a hot bath waiting for me. Then I'm off to see Mother Harris. Don't tell her, but she's got some flowers and a wax candle and a lovely card from one of her favourite sons, because we were all favourites. Right, peeps, thank you for joining me. I'll be back here again next Saturday, but it will be later. And you can catch me live, usually about 3 or 4 days a week on Twitch, along with Wanderlust, who's in the chat. Check out his channel, give him a follow. If you subscribe anyway, whether you like him or not. Let's get everyone to 1,000. And you can usually catch all of us on our indoor turbo trainers, on our bikes, riding on Twitch. We're an open community. We welcome everyone, we encourage everyone. We sometimes do group rides, some of us race. Yeah, and we've all got our different skills and weaknesses. One thing we've all got in common, we just love cycling. So, thank you for the fun. And if you are watching this, I will edit it with some chapters so you can get to the specific parts more easier. Let's go away.